What's up, guys? As you can tell, this is not the normal time when I usually go live. I'm trying out something where I'm going to start doing it during the day, maybe in the morning, afternoon, to see if I'm a little bit more awake and maybe can play better chess. So, and also to give some people who maybe don't always get a chance to catch these to be able to catch them. So here we go. And you will notice my rapid rating is 2386. This is the highest that it has ever been. I'm on a bit of a winning streak, and so hopefully we can keep that going, maybe cross 2400. But I did play some games off stream, and I was, my strategy has basically been play really fast early and actually not get behind on time, and it was working really well. So what's going on, guys? Hey, Steven. Daniel, how you doing? Arsh, Matthew. What's going on, guys? All right. Hey, Shocker. Adam, good to see you. All right, here we go. We're going to jump into a game. All right. Let me go E4. Okay, French defense. We're going to play the Gambit. Alapin Gambit. If he doesn't take, I will go F3 anyway. Still give him the opportunity. Because normally I would take, this is what I would normally play. Then they would play it here. And now I can take it. Attack the knight. See if they fall for the little trap. Queen H4 is a trap. Hey, Peter, how you doing? Hey, Martin, good to see you. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Okay, he's probably thinking about Queen H4. That's a good sign for us, because that's a bad move, even though it looks like a good move. But the fact that he's taking so long, maybe he's just going to go back. Yeah, why is it bad? Because normally when you go here at G3, you take it and you have the pin on the rook. In this position, I will play bishop F2, counter pin the knight, so you can't take my rook. Yeah. They've probably figured that out. I'm going to keep playing quickly, though. Try to get a lead on the clock. Probably knight C3, castles. Let me just castle first. Get the rook there. Develop the knight. H6. I could play queen D2. And I'm actually threatening to sacrifice there. I usually will... A lot of times I'll bring the queen over like this and then sacrifice. But this is actually a faster way to do it since they played H6 voluntarily. And once you get rid of those pawns... knight to G4. I wasn't expecting that move. I could just move my bishop. I could bring the rook over and let him take it. Bishop F4, H3, the knight has to go back, and then I could sack, but there's going to be one move that black has. Okay, I'm going to give him the bishop. I'm going to give him the bishop and just go for the rapid development. Now I have all my pieces in. I'll do the rook lift. Something stuck in my throat this morning. You got to watch out for this stuff. But my knight is there. Well, how do we do this? Do I bring this knight over? I can't go here because of that move. I have a plan. He's going to probably go knight f6. Yeah, we're going to trade, play c3 to support here. And I'm going to drop my bishop back, go queen d3, go for the checkmate. g6 is kind of a weakening move, and maybe we can jump the knight in and take advantage of that. Okay, b6. I could also go here, rook b8. Okay, so I'm just wondering, is he actually going to play bishop a6? Probably not, but I could go all the way to b1 just to make sure that I can get the battery. I like the bishop here if I can, but bishop a6 is an annoying move. All right, I better go bishop b1 just to make sure we can get the battery. I think that's important. Because if we force g6, then maybe we can play like 95 sacrifice, takes. We have checkmate stuff happening. Also, the rooks are ready to go. This guy's ready to slide over, so I think it's important. Now on bishop a6, I don't even care. I'll just go there anyway. Threaten the checkmate. I don't think he would go here, check here, here. I mean, maybe you can get away with that, but that seems very dangerous to let me get queen h7. So he probably has to play g6. And then, yeah, knight e5 looks like it's pretty... Yeah, he does play bishop a6. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, threaten the checkmate. I think we're going to see g6 now. Okay, knight e5 takes my rook. Takes here. Takes check. You have to block. Check king here. Check. Probably king, let's say e8. Check. Maybe he gets away. The other thing is if he takes here, sack, rook takes, check, rook blocks. No, it's not going to be good enough. Okay, so I probably need to save my rook. So let me go rook f2. Let's go rook f2, save the rook. And we'll just wait for next move. We'll play knight e5. Oh, you know what? You know what? There's also rook takes e6. Takes check. The bishop has to block, but what's the finishing blow? Knight e5? Ooh, knight e5. Rook takes f2. Check. The king goes to f8. Ah. Wait a second. Takes, check. Here. Check? Oh, check here. That's checkmate. So you have to go to h8. Then we go g6. King has to go here. Then we have a discovered check, which we can use how? How can we use it? We can use it... Can we use it here? I mean, there's at least a draw, but is there a checkmate? Wow. Okay, I mean, I'm definitely considering this though. That's amazing. So rook takes e6, but black, of course, might stop that because they are going to do something right now. But even just knight e5 to open up the rooks, okay, they do. So obviously b3 bishop here, they're going to take me. I take there. This is going to be hanging if we do that though. So 95, I mean, maybe I have to go with that. Maybe I have to go 95. Ah, you know what? Wait a second. Knight to d2 hits the bishop. If you go there, I have c4. Oh, then I lose this pawn, though. What's happening in that position? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to get this bishop off of this diagonal, but I don't quite see if it's possible. Knight d2, bishop here. I guess I could go to knight e4. The bishop just moves. c4 takes. Okay, maybe we have to go knight e5. Or h4. Hold on, h4. What if you take me? What if you take me? Knight e5, but then I'm losing this. I don't know if trading this bishop for this knight is good for me or not. Takes. It's probably good, I guess. I don't know. I think the bishop's a good defender, so maybe it's worth it. Okay, h4. I want to play h4, h5. I want to get this bishop out of here and sack maybe. Yeah, now b3, c4 is a threat, right? b3 here, c4, you have to move. Bam, we sack here. You can't take me because checkmate. Then we're going to take here. It's going to be checkmate as well. So black has to figure out how to stop this plan. Okay? That's what's going on. So how are they going to do that? Oh, I could also play something crazy like rook h5 if I wanted to. Ha ha ha. I mean, I don't know how good that is because the king just moves, but it's a move. Rook takes f7, takes check is another way to do it. Okay, he's stopping everything. Stopping everything. All right, hold on. Rook f6 maybe? We just keep going? We come in. I kind of like rook f6. Because you can't go king g7 to chase me away, because then I take. And actually, I'm still threatening, chase the bishop away, sack this way, because now I have rook takes g6. Maybe. Hard to say, actually. Do I have that move? Is the king going to get away? Ah, maybe I have rook g7 takes check, king here takes that guy. Okay, he goes queen e7. Wait a second. No, it doesn't work, does it? Doesn't work, because if I take here, he's got the bishop still. So we'd have to take this way. Then there's queen g7. Queen g7. Okay. Oh, okay. So maybe I go here. Yeah, maybe we do this. We defend. We give the option now to sack with the bishop. And then we take with the rook. Oh, now he goes king g7. Aha. Do I have any tricks? Do I have any tricks? No. Oh, okay. Probably have to go back. I mean, it's not over. We still have an interesting position, but it seems like we're losing our attack a little bit. Yeah, little by little here. Let's go B3. Let's go here. I am threatening the bishop. I'm also threatening C4. Rook takes E6. We are ahead on the clock, which is nice. And this is an interesting problem for black to solve. Maybe even... I don't know how crazy G4 is here. Probably too crazy. Yeah, I think I'll just focus on this weakness that they just made. Whoa. What is this? What is this? Let me just go back, I guess. Just keep my pressure. They did open up my bishop here. So that's something to keep an eye on. So we could swing the queen back, actually, and Well, first we'll just focus here, okay? Okay, that's... wait a second. Is that a blunder? Am I missing something? Does he want to sack? That seems like a terrible sack, right? Takes. I think that was a blunder. Woohoo! I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Queen A3? Is that... What is that? Where are you going to go? Nowhere. Okay, we're just going to save our rook. Got the bishop. We move back. Everything is good. We're good. Might even go queen C2 now. Or maybe even just... Hold on, let's be careful. Take. Then the queen can come in. We can go queen E1 to block. Defends everything. Yeah, we're good. We're in good shape. Because queen C2, he's going to go rook F6. Make sure queen E1 defends. There's no tricks. Yeah, we should be good. Defends the bishop, defends the pawn, defends my king. Queen's defended. Threatens rook G7. Okay, he's gonna go for the endgame. Well, this is an easy win. This is an easy win. I think I can even force a trade here, maybe. S2, we take, we trade. Otherwise, I win a pawn. Yep. Let's go. Okay. Win the pawn. Let's go. Let's see. Everything's defended, so maybe I'll just push the pawns. Push the pawns. Everything's defended. Let's get my bishop unstuck here. I think I'm going to go bishop here. Got to get the king off of the back. That's kind of important. I'm going to go rook F2. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's defend. Force to trade. That's a winning endgame. Good game. As long as I don't stalemate. Yeah, don't stalemate, Nelson. Let me give him the bishop. Take my bishop. Now I'll get a queen. Again, don't stalemate. Okay. Okay. Don't stalemate. Okay. Phew. That was actually tricky not to stalemate. All right. Cool. 2 mistakes. What? Okay, 87. Ah, we got a brilliant move. Yes. That's 1 down. 1 down. I got to get 2 more before the stream ends. Okay. What was the brilliant move? Rook takes d5 was a brilliant move? That was like a basic tactic. All right. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, let's just take a quick look here, see if we can learn anything from this. Okay. G6. Rook f2. Okay, the best move was b3, and if this, what was I supposed to do? Now knight e5. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure why. Yeah, he played the best move. Rook f3. So both of us played pretty well until right here. He blundered. Why is that a blunder? Oh, because you open up the bishop. Yeah. You can't do that. You can't do that. That was a bad decision. And then he forgot about this guy. But even if you, let's just say, see that and defend, I was going to chase it away. Let's say it moves somewhere. And then I'm taking here, and you're in big trouble. You're in big trouble. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's go. 2400. Can we do it? Can we do it? Okay, d4. Right, I've been playing this lately with some decent success. So let's see if I can continue. Ah, g3 he plays. Okay. Against the g3 setups, we're going to go into a stone wall so we can limit the effectiveness of that bishop. Alexandra, hey, thank you. Let me go with bishop d6. Okay, whenever they play c4, you got to play c6 so that your bishop has somewhere to go. b3, they might want to trade my bishop, so I'm going to play queen e7 to stop that. Because we try to keep this bishop if we can, and we don't just want to let him trade it without a fight. Okay, so they go there. All right. So I might just jump my knight in to e4. Could also play knight d7 first to keep an eye on knight e5 here. But with the bishop there, I guess technically they can just play it anyway. So let me just go straight with knight e4. And what our plan is going to be, queen c1. Wow, they really want to go trade this bishop. Look at that. This guy is set on that. All right, fine. I can't stop it now. But what I can do instead, is launch the attack. And I might do that now. I might do it now. Okay, the problem is I'm going to lose a pawn. Oh, I have an idea, actually. I have an idea. I can go knight b4. Knight b4, a5, and guess what? They don't get to trade my bishop. Uh-huh. Let's go. Now, if they want to trade for the knight, they can do that, but I get to keep the bishop then. And a5, we could support that guy. And once I get a5, okay, I just blundered. Oh. I forgot about that. I got a little too fancy. I got a little too fancy. I can get 2 pawns, but I actually can't even get 2 pawns. He's going to take here, and I have to trade after that. Ah. Okay, well, we can... Can't believe I didn't think about that. So I can either just give up the knight and then go crazy with the kingside attack and hope something happens, some miracle. Or I take here, get 1 pawn. That's not enough. That's not enough. I think we have to just go for it. I think we have to just go for it. At this point. G5. Let's go. The good news is the board is sort of closed off. So even though I'm down a piece, like, it's going to be hard for these pieces to do something immediately. So if I can checkmate the king, we can still win. We could still win. There's knight g6. So I could take that. Or play queen f6. I'm going to try to open up the H file, get my queen over here, and hope for some sort of a miracle. It's not over yet. But I'm frustrated that I missed that. Okay, so if I take the pawn... Yeah, I have to take the pawn, right? Open up the H file. Definitely. Okay, so queen h7. How does he stop that, actually? What is his plan, exactly? Are you going to play h3? I mean, okay, but now I could take this, or play g4 and then take that. Okay, let's see. We've got g4 to follow up here to get rid of this guy. Of course, we're attacking the rook, so the rook has to move. Well, I guess it doesn't have to, but then I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, if we get the rook, play bishop d7 and castle, and this guy comes over, the other rook comes over, we're not in a terrible position at that point. Oh. Okay, so he goes queen e1. So f4 defends the knight. Knight e4, bishop takes, queen takes. Bishop g2 check, king goes here. Then we have check, though. Okay, that's good for us. So knight e4 here. Queen f2. Takes. Queen g2. Oh, but I could just take the rook. What am I saying? What am I saying? He didn't save the rook. Okay, so I guess we take the rook. So now, okay, if we take the rook, it's like we have a rook for knight and a bishop. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. We got some pawns too. Yeah, that's fine. That should be fine, right? I mean, knight e4 is definitely interesting, but because, okay, if I take this, I'm not going to be able to checkmate anymore. Knight e4, maybe I can still checkmate after g4 because the knight's controlling here unless he gives up the bishop. If I take this, I'm basically saying then I have to win this endgame, which is not awful. I mean, we still have some threats. Yeah, okay. Let's take the rook. Because we do still have g4, actually. I could go bishop d7, castle. I could go bishop d7, king e7. We bring the rook that way. Or I could just play g4 right now. If I play g4 right now, you can't take... Well, you could take, but that looks bad. So, what do you do? I don't really know. I guess I should play it. He's going to give me the pawn. Interesting. Well, we got to take that for sure. Because we're threatening h2 maybe. Or rook, queen, something. Okay. Check, king blocks. He's got a bit of a blockade there. He's going to bring the knight and the rook. I think I need to get my other pieces in the game. I think I need to go bishop d7 here. Am I missing any tactics? No, I think we got a castle probably and get this other rook involved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 2 pawns. Yeah, this is let's be careful here. Where would I rather my king be? I think it's okay. I think it's okay over here. Got to be a little careful because the queen could swing over somehow and like try to checkmate me, but can always defend. My queen can support if the bishop goes like this. Also, maybe there's tactics with the passed pawn here that we could keep an eye on, like rook here, takes, check, king takes. Some kind of a checkmate with the queen and rook. I don't like the time situation, though. I don't like the time situation. Now we can bring the bishop and trade. That would be a great trade. I mean, look at this. This bishop is awful, so that would be awesome. It's a bit slow, but I'm going to pay attention for the tactics. I'm going to go ahead. Let him take me if he wants. I'm just going to go ahead and try to trade this bishop. I mean, I actually think if we trade more pieces, the end game is not so bad for me because these are kind of weak. Might be hard to win, but if I can hold on to this pawn. All right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? How do I trade this without losing some material here? How do I do this? Queen h4, I guess I'll just go back. Okay. Yeah, this is very interesting, isn't it? I think I want to trade, and then I can use my king. Also, I don't want to get like checkmated or blunder something with the low time. So okay, let's go. Now we got to get the king in the game immediately. B6. Okay, I can't hold on to that pawn anyway, so I gotta defend here. I don't like this. I need my king to defend here so my rook can be free. So I'm gonna do this. Is it the right decision? I don't know. I do not know. This knight is so annoying. I can't, like, move. I can't go here. I get forked. I need to get my rook, like, back here somewhere. Maybe I can go. Maybe now's my moment. Rook g8, rook g7 here. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta invade. We have to invade. He's stopping me. Come on. Let's go take this then. Defend. Now he can't save his pawn. I'm going to go get this one too. I have no idea what's happening, guys. I have no idea what's happening here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that just loses the pawn. Shoot. Man. What is going on? Yeah, I'm going to lose this, aren't I? I don't know what to do. I think I'm getting mated either way. Nah, it's not a stalemate. It's not a stalemate. That one hurts. That one hurts. But we did come back from the blunder though. Totally just literally just a free piece, full piece, and somehow we came back, which is kind of amazing. Actually, I was probably winning at some point. Let's see. Okay, not really winning. It was equal. It was equal. The problem is, I could never get my king in the game. Or my rook, for that matter, until it was too late. Rook h4 is what I should have played. What's the idea of rook h4? Force him to play f4? And then, whoa, d4? Because if he takes, then my rook is invading. And if he goes here, my pawn is really powerful now. Knight's going to come here. My rook sneaks in. Oh, that's a blunder. You can't because of rook g2 check. So you take. Then I get in. Yeah, so if you're ever playing with the rook against knight and the bishop like that, the rook has to get active. And I knew that. I just didn't see how to do it in time. Also wanted to get my king. And maybe this idea was wrong, because now my king was tied down here. So maybe that was a big mistake. If I just immediately put my king on d7, let's just say, and now focus on getting my rook, that was probably a better plan. Man, that's frustrating. What a frustrating loss. All right, let's go with the Scandinavian. We're going to play quickly here. We're going to bring the knight out. Bring the bishop out. Trade that. Capture with the queen. He's going to castle. Okay, let's put the pressure. I think we will go... Where do I want to go? H5 or F5? I'll go to F5. D5. Okay, I think here we just castle. I think we just castle here. Use the pin to save our knight. And also keep the pressure on this. Okay, we could go queen e5. Queen g6. So my plan is going to be to play e6. This is still pinned, right? And then take the pawn. Now, okay, he goes bishop e3. That's still my plan. I don't think that changes anything. So there we go. I would like to take that. Queen f3, but don't I just get a free pawn? Looks like a free pawn to me. So I would say the opening was a success. We're actually threatening a fork. And we can finish our development. Okay, so he stops the fork. We only have 2 defenders, 2 attack. Wait a second. I have 2 defenders. E4. Am I missing something? Is he going to try to go rook here and then some sort of shenanigans? Takes. Rook there. No. Takes. Knight b5. That doesn't really do anything. You could go knight f4, but that doesn't change the fork. I mean, yes, my queen is attacked, but who cares? It looks, I mean, it's a fork. I got to do it. It's a fork. Yeah, I'm still just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. What is his plan? Okay, so he wants to take my pawn. I'm probably just going to let that happen. Maybe put my rook on d7. Takes, king here, knight goes there, and then I just move my bishop or something. I like d7 because it stops any checks on this diagonal. Also helps support here if I need it. And we can double very easily in the future. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm still up a piece, so let's go bishop c5, get the bishop out to a good square, I think. Even bishop d6 is not out of the question. I don't want the queen to threaten checkmate, though. So that's why I'm thinking we go to c5. Right, so he wants to try to attack me, so the best thing that I could do would be to trade the queens. He's probably not going to let that happen easily. But I can at least try. So let's start with queen e4. Nice centralized square, controls a lot of the board. If you don't trade that queen, my queen's going to be really powerful. Okay, so he doesn't. The bishop's under attack. We've got bishop d4. Queen b4. Kind of feel safer with the queen on b4. Let's go queen b4 and then try to get the rooks doubled up here. Okay, now we could double. Actually, I could go here with the tempo. I like tempo moves. I like tempo moves a lot. Let's do that instead. I wonder if I can go 94 here, guys. I think 94 is a killer move, actually. I think it's a killer move. Yeah, he fell for it. He fell for it. We're going to take here and win, I think. I think we just take here and win the game. You can't take me. If you take me, it's over. Ah, that's what he wants to do? C3? No, this has got to be good for me somehow, right? Somehow, some way. Maybe queen here. The idea is I want to go check and mate on h2. Opponents playing like they're tilted. Yes, I agree. I mean, it was from the fork. I think they were tilted from the fork. So, okay. Checkmate. Even if I lose my bishop, it doesn't matter. That's still, yeah. That's still checkmate. So knight g4 is going to win it. Did we get any brilliant moves? Did we get some brilliant moves? No. No brilliant moves. All right. Still, nice game, 93. Pretty easy win. Started... What's the best move here? Queen h5 is better. Okay, I got to remember that. Queen h5. The reason is because knight to d4. Takes, takes. 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 And this is good for white. All right, anyway. Yeah, they just blundered a piece. That's what it was. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. My video's got you on a 9-game winning streak. Hey, nice. Very nice. All right. I guess we'll do the same thing. take that. Attack the bishop. We're going to go get the bishop. They want to sack, they can. I don't think it's a good line. I don't think it's a good line for white. I bet you they're thinking about bishop takes f7. No, okay, they castle. Take the bishop. Pin the knight. e6, probably a6. Bring out the bishop, bring out the queen, castle one way or the other. I don't know if I want to let that happen. Probably not a big deal. Yeah, it's not a big deal. So we could play e6. You did? My daughter found the dinosaur we were looking for. My 2-year-old son lost his dinosaur, and apparently it's just found. Okay, so the threat is... I didn't see that, actually. I actually didn't see that, but it's not a big deal. We can trade. We don't lose a pawn. So no worries. No worries at all. Should I go c6? Or knight d5? The thing about c6 is this d6 square. I'm just wondering, do I have to worry about that? Knight to d5. He blundered his dinosaur. Okay, I don't know what to do here. This is a tough decision. My instinct is telling me be careful with c6, but I do have the bishop and the queen, so I don't think it's bad. Yeah, it should be okay. I think it's okay. You know, you can make weaknesses like this when you play chess. You just have to make sure that you know it's covered, and it's covered right now. So I think we're good to go here. And maybe I'll just go bishop d6 and stop the bishop from going there. I think I want a castle soon. You know, I'm actually okay going into this bishop against the knight. I like the knight here. Is it a mistake? Maybe. What I'm afraid of is if I move this bishop, then the knight's jumping into c5, and that's going to be a problem for me. So, I think I'll just castle. And give up the bishop if they want to take it. Got to be a little careful with some tricks like this, but we're going to have time to react to knight g5. Probably just chase it away. If they take and go bishop f4, I'm just going to maybe go queen d5. We're going to go into an endgame, but... Okay, so they want to go knight here. Okay. So knight d5 to f6 seems reasonable. Seems very reasonable. Just make sure you have a response to that. So I think we're good here. Knight's going to go to f6 next move anyway. Force a trade of these guys. And... Okay, bishop e7 is probably the response. Let's see, there is f6. Bishop moves. Don't know if I like that. Knight f4. Could I even play knight f4 right now? That's an interesting move. So yeah, wow. Okay, bishop e7, f6, knight f4. Nice thing about f6 is then it just really solves all these problems all at once, and I can just do something else like queen e8, get the queen out of there. No, my bishop's hanging. Okay. But I have to go with like knight f4, takes. I can go bishop f4 of the knights. What an interesting position. What do I do here? I gotta be a little careful though with this. Yeah, this could be bad if I'm not. Okay, I don't want to lose all my time either. All right, we'll just go bishop e7. I'm not sure. And maybe f6 is better. I'm just not totally sure. But I think it's more important that I make a decision and save some time rather than like spend it all on this move that probably doesn't really matter that much. Now, if the bishop goes back, I actually could play f5 here and start gaining some space. Maybe f5, bishop f6, e5, e4, knight. Maybe the knight comes somewhere. I don't know. All right, what is white going to do? Wow, f4? What in the world is that? What in the world? Queen check, king moves. Then we want to jump in. We also want to play f5. Let's just say f5. Probably going to take me. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. Check, f6, bishop goes. Knight goes. Then I'm going to get pinned if I do it that way. What if I jump in first with the knight? Yeah, what if I do that? Because I still want to go queen b6, but I'm trying to do it in a sneaky order here. And I don't actually have to go queen b6. I can also just take some stuff. Or even just play f5, knight g4, and then queen b6. Okay, so now I guess we go there. Or I don't. I just take a pawn. I could just take a pawn. He wants to go. Aha, he wants to do that. Yeah, that's actually a serious threat, isn't it? It's actually a serious threat. Wow. Hmm. I can't let the rook come there with the queen. That's too dangerous. So I'm creating weaknesses, but I have my knight to go to f5 and just covers everything up. And I'm asking this queen the question, where's it going to go? And if it goes to h3, I'm really happy, actually, because then you can't put a rook behind it and line up here. So then we will probably be able to actually snag the pawn. Takes, knight here. We could play something like h5. And I think we might be surviving. It's still going to get pretty wild after g4, but... yeah, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be very wild here in the next couple of moves, I think. But if the queen moves like here or here, knight f5 is just such a nice move to defend everything. I think he might try to go here. Maybe trade first. Okay, he does go to h3. So now I think I can safely take this, if I'm not mistaken. Because the reason I didn't want to take it before was rook h3 was too powerful. With the queen sitting there, I was done for. But now, I don't see how white's going to checkmate me. Queen d5 is a move I have if I need it. f6. The nice thing about f6 is then you can play like rook f7 and your rook is actually a really good defender of the king. Gotta watch out for this, I guess, but... and white has to decide, are they willing to like keep attacking and give up the rook? Are they going to, you know, save the rook? And I'd probably go to d4, attack this. There's a fork. Queen h4, okay. Well, they're going all in here. Again, with the idea of this. If I take... they're probably going to take with the pawn and try to jump their knight in. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Could go f6. I think f6. Yeah, f6 is good. Because I can meet this with rook f7. That's key. That's key there. This is a really instructive idea, guys. When you're being attacked on the king side, yeah, moving the f pawn is usually a really good plan. There we go. There's no tactics here because I'll take with the queen first. You have to, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Should I take the piece? If knight takes, we trade. If pawn takes, we're good, I think. Knight takes. What? We trade. Queen d4. Ah. What is happening here? If that's not a brilliant move, then I don't know what is. Let me try not to lose on time here. Yes. No brilliant move? No brilliant move? What? Chess.com is letting me down right now. F6, okay. Rook F7 was good. Taking was good. Taking was good. Queen D4 check was good, but this was also really good. How is this not a brilliant move? It's the top engine move. It's literally a free rook. It's literally a free rook. because I have the fork. And it's just a good move because it's like forcing the queen away from the defense of the pawn. It's defending my knight. It's getting the rook. It's a brilliant move. It's a brilliant move. All right. I'm disappointed in that, but otherwise, it was a nice game. Wow. All right, guys. I'm going to take 2 minutes to collect my thoughts. I'll be right back for the next game. Be right back. All right. What's the rating situation? 2394. So we are really close to 2400. We're really, really close. Caro-Kann, let's just go with the usual. We'll just go with the usual stuff here. F3. Take the pawn. Castle. Knight to G5. Sack the bishop. Queen to D6, we go Queen E2. We line up on the king. And we have all sorts of sneaky threats. Bishop F4. Obviously all the discovered check stuff with the knight here. And we're still only at one brilliant move. So, okay, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. I know it is. Let's see. Is it check? Check. It's got to be there. Queen C4. Let's see. Does Queen C4 win the game? Queen C4, 95. Hold up. What's the win? What's the win, Nelson? Don't mess this up, dude. Don't mess this up. Is it Bishop F4? Okay, Queen C4, 95. If I take, he's just going to take me, and I don't believe I have a follow-up. So I got to find a different move. Bishop F4 looks really good. Because you have to move the queen somewhere. Well, you could go check, but then I'm going to move. And I have all kinds of pieces coming into the party. You also have to watch out for this. So you have to probably go to like D7. Why can't I not find the win? Is it... Let's go bishop f4. I know this is a mistake. I'm sure of it. I'm 100% sure that's a mistake. I'm just... This can't be bad. I mean, this has got to be at least a decent move. Yeah, so queen c4 was the idea, but then the knight blocks. I didn't see how to follow up from there. I thought about sacking the rook, but then the king has an escape square, so it gets much more difficult to checkmate them. Even though you can go check, the king's just going to move. Although I guess I did have knight e6. Maybe that was the way to go. Maybe it was rook takes f6. Well, too late now. We're committed to this. So let's see what happens. I mean, this looks good too, right? Because I'm gaining a tempo. I'm getting another piece out there. You really probably don't want to take this because then the rook's coming over with the tempo also. That's going to be hard for black to survive, I think. So, see what they're going to do. We're playing against Crystal, ha ha ha. Okay, if we win this game, it's 5 points. That'll put me at 23.99. Wow. If we lose, we're going way down. This is why it gets hard to get a rating above 2400 and keep it, because you have to basically beat these 2200s like pretty much all the time. Because if you ever lose, you're just, boom, you drop so many points. And 2200 players are, like, not bad at chess, you know? So... we do have them thinking, though. Which makes sense. This is a super critical moment, so... they go queen e7. Okay, so their idea is to go bishop f7. Okay, well, I definitely don't want to trade pieces, so... how do I avoid the trades? I could go bishop e5, I could go queen c4, and then just move my queen, but... is that really what I want to do? Queen d2, bring the other rook over. It's probably not crazy. He's going to go knight d7 next, most likely. Yeah, I mean, bishop e5 is not... let's see, knight d7. Let's say I bring the rook over. Does knight e6 make any sense? Does knight e6 make any sense? I won't have time to go there because he's going to play knight d7, so probably not. I mean, bishop e5, knight d7, rook e1, takes. Knight d5. I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough there. Maybe I should just go queen d2. But there's also h6 coming. I have to watch out for h6. Yeah, h6, I have to move somewhere. I guess I just have to go back and keep trying to attack. All right, let's go queen d2. I don't know. I want to keep queens on the board and clear the way for the rook on e1. That's my plan, basically. And on h6, I guess we just come back here. Or I throw in this move first, actually. If he takes, I take. If he takes, okay, fine. I think we get the queen. It's probably worth it. Yeah, because if I leave now, he's going to jump in on e4. So let's just go ahead with the... Try to gain a tempo on the queen. Now, black could actually say, look, I'm going to get the knight and the rook. I already got a bishop, so I'll have 3 pieces for the queen, and the game goes on. But the king is kind of permanently exposed, so it's risky. But they could do that. They could definitely do this. Yeah, because I'd have a rook, a bishop, and a knight and a queen. They would have the rook, the knight, and the bishop, and then they'd have another rook, a knight, and a bishop against my queen. Okay, they decide not to. Queen b4. That's an interesting move. Wonder what the idea is. They want to go here, maybe? No, but that doesn't work, does it? Oh, boy. All right. I think I'm going to go knight e6. Because I have the threat of knight c7. I think I should play this move quickly. Okay, so they're going to stop that. Rook b, let's see, a3, rook b1 takes, I invade. I don't think that's worth trading queens. Oh, man. Okay, what do we do here? What do we do? I'm actually at a loss for moves right now, which is not good. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Maybe I'll get rid of the bishop and open up my rook. I don't know. I don't really love my position anymore. I don't love it. It's awkward, but if I let the queen come in, it's just going to take everything. Yeah, now he's activating the rook. Let's try to get tricky. The problem is that he's just going to trade everything off, and I don't really see how to stop that. Here, do I have any tricks? Hold on, hold on. Oh, no tricks, man. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? I don't know. I don't think I can do anything here. Yeah, I can't stop the trading. Amazing. Now we're in trouble. And we're down on time, which is not good. I want to try to play c4, maybe do something with my pawns, maybe knight f4, maybe throw these guys down the board. Where's he going with the queen? I have no idea. Let's play c4. Maybe we can hold on somehow. Maybe not. If I can trade, like, all the pawns, maybe it's a draw. Now, black's going to try to keep some on the board, but let's see what we can do here. Even if I trade all the pawns but one, and then sack a piece for that last pawn, and we have like a bishop against two knights and a bishop, I don't think he can win that. So let's do our best to trade the pawns. And not trade the pieces, obviously. I guess I have to try not to get checkmated too with the two knights and the bishop and the king going over here. My knight's really bad. I gotta get the knight out of here. If I can get my knight to like a better square, might be able to cause some problems for black. If they go here, I'm gonna come in because you can't take or you lose the knight. Okay, so they go there. I guess we push. Guess we push. Have to go back. Okay. Oh. I was expecting them to take the other way. Shoot. I don't know why I was expecting that. Yeah, this is over now. Yeah, that's the risk when you play that opening. If they defend perfectly, or if you miss the win, which I think I probably missed the win. Let's see. Maybe it was rook takes f6. I'm sure they blundered on king f7. I'm like, oh no? Is king f7 a move? I never had an advantage in this game? Wow. Oh, king f7 is an engine move. Oh, whoa. I thought it was only king d7, but king f7 is an engine move. Well, how about that? Yeah, they played perfectly, actually. Queen b4, best move. Best move. Every single move was best move. Okay. Well, you can't win against someone like that. Wow. Okay. What can I say? Yeah, I guess it's not Rice. He probably just found the right moves, but it also could be I've played it so long that like maybe people have figured it out now and they actually studied it, which is a problem. Because I've been playing that line for a while, so anybody who watches can like spend like 5 minutes just to figure out what to play. So that might be what happened there. Hard to say. So they want to sack the queen. Okay. But now you have double isolated pawns. That seems like a bad decision. Okay, probably just defend the pawn, or do I castle? Do I push? Castling takes here. Let me just defend first. I think. Then we can castle the other way actually, which I like a bit more. Get both rooks in the center. So if I castle and they take and I pin it and they defend and I go here, they have to move out of the way. That's got to be good for me, right? That's got to be good for me. Let's castle. There's no way this cannot be good for me. Well, here we go. I pin it. They're going to go either F5 or D5. Only moves. I assume D5. Then I'm going to take. They're going to move their king. I'm going to take. They're going to take. I'm going to take. They're going to take. I'm going to move my bishop and try to win this pawn. I think that's what's going to happen. Actually, is knight to E5. Is knight to E5 a brilliant move here, guys? Because here's the thing. When I move my knight, I want to play F3 and attack the knight that's pinned. So they're going to move their king out of the pin. Or play bishop E7, I guess. I guess bishop E7 is a move too. So I was going to say this is the only move. So if I play knight E5, I stop that. Now I don't get the thing immediately, but I do get the discovered check. Ah, what a mess. Okay, let's just go back to this one. Let's say they played bishop E7. Again, takes. I'm happy. So king D7 is probably what they're going to play. Takes. I think I'm still winning a pawn. Or at least getting a very nice position. Actually, am I winning a pawn? Because there's going to be F5. Maybe we have an equal position at that point, but we could play like G4. Okay, yeah, it's probably still pretty good. It's probably still pretty good. Oh, actually, wait a second. Yeah, on king D7, I would have actually just taken and had the discovered attack here. So they do have to go with something like this. And now they want to draw. No. I don't think so, my friend. I don't think this is a draw. We take the piece. They have to take. We take the piece. They have to take. We take the pawn. We're up a pawn and their bishop is stuck. Game over. That's it. That's it. This should be an easy win. Famous last words, right? Should be an easy win. Here we go. That is why. Right there. That's why it's an easy win. Because they can't castle. Yeah, they have to do something super awkward like that. And now we just jump all over them. Maybe with rook D7. Yeah, because the rook is cut off. So check doesn't do anything. We have F4. Probably my plan is going to be something like just take more pawns. Maybe here. Let's see where the bishop's going to go. If you move the rook, I will just take it. And then pin it. You have to move the bishop. Only move. Probably bishop F6. Yeah, so bishop F6. Is it just rook C7 and take another pawn? Is that my best plan? Yeah, it seems pretty good. Let's just go take another pawn. And then all we have to do is trade some pieces, or even if we don't, we just push the pawns. Should be... Can't even go king G7. Lets me trade everything. Oh. Takes, check here. Aha. Takes, he wants to take my rook. Sneaky. Wait a minute. Do I have a... Ooh. Check. King has to go here or here. If you go here, do I have like a checkmate? check here. Check. Takes. Maybe not. That's interesting. That's actually really interesting. Takes, check. Here, check. King goes up. G3 check. King goes here. Check. He takes. I don't think I want to let the king get so active. I don't think that's a smart decision. Let me just go here. Trade the bishops. I think we can win this endgame 2 pawns up. We should be able to win this. Yeah, we have to avoid the back and forth problem there. So, do I just move my king? Or do I go b3? Yeah, b3 should be fine. Basically, you want to be able to block with the rook on the second, but then when they check you, you need somewhere for your king to run to. Okay, let's stop that. My king's going to go here. I'll actually block with the rook first. I don't want to let him get the second rank, so we do it like this to make sure we get control. Now we can go king here. Okay, he's going to try that. That's fine. Let me go get this pawn. You can just defend. No need to let him get a bunch of pawns over here. There are no checks to my king. This pawn is falling. He can trade and like try to come over here, but these pawns are going to be faster. Yeah. Cool. All right. So we got some points back there. 2390. Oh, 97.8. Nice. So yeah, he made a mistake, and I guess we just capitalized on it. There is a line where you can do this, and I think he got confused. And it's when the knight is on c3. So, like, for example, if I would have played knight c3, let's just say he did, I don't know, some random move. And now if I go bishop g5, you can actually do this. And this is probably what he was thinking, because now if I try to take, when you take back, look at this. I have 2 pieces that are being attacked at the same time, and I'm in trouble. I'm going to lose a piece, right? So in this case, I would actually have to just move my queen away. And that's probably what he was thinking, except I didn't bring my knight to c3. So now it's just a mistake, because you have no special trick here. You simply just get messed up pawns, and I'm going to win a pawn. And then I think, Yeah, this was just even worse for him. Best move, yeah, all these moves were good, and also knight f5 was good, but just forcing the trades was the simplest for me to get into a really nice position. Okay. It's Magnificent Magnus. Oh no. Oh, he's playing this Gambit. I haven't studied this. I have no idea what to do against this. I have no idea. Am I supposed to play something crazy like d5? Like, I really have no idea. This was a risk here when we played this opening. This was indeed a risk. Well, let's take it, and let's try not to get trapped. That's basically what it comes down to. Let's try not to get trapped. I'm going to play bishop g5. Yes, I know this. I think I can just go e6 and then probably be safe here. There's all kinds of tricks with the queen coming here, but I think we can avoid them if we do this. Okay. Let me go b6, put the bishop here. Seems like a good place for that bishop to be. Right. Castle. Okay, so let me go knight c6. I would like to go to b4. He's probably going to stop me, I imagine. But I'm also maybe threatening this. I'm not sure if I can get away with that. Okay, he does stop it. So how do we activate the knight now? Do we jump back around somewhere? I don't like leaving my knight on a square where it can't really move, right? I can't go there, I can't go there, I can't go there. I could go to the edge of the board that does nothing. So a lot of times I'll reroute it right away to some like more useful place. So we're threatening knight f4. He might play g3 to stop that. That's the temporary threat. And now my knight feels like it's a little bit better placed. Still can't really go anywhere, but if you ever push, then I maybe could jump around. Let's say g3, but then you also open up my bishop here for some potential tactics. Yeah, somehow we only have one brilliant move, even though I'm pretty sure I should have had at least two. Should have had at least two. Yeah, he does go with g3, so what do we do now? Like, as crazy as it looks, I kind of feel like I maybe should play h6 to stop some of these knights from jumping in here. I feel like that's pretty dangerous, and I'm probably going to have to play it anyway. Let me just do it now. Yes, we create some massive weaknesses here on the light squares. But I didn't like knight g5. Okay. What to do? What to do? Queen e7 and c5 maybe? Or just c5 right away? Takes, takes, takes. Yeah, maybe just c5 right away. Takes, takes, takes. Check, takes, trade. That's interesting. Actually, I like that, I think. I think I like it. We sack a pawn, but we start to open up the diagonals and the files on the king. I like that. Okay. Interesting move. What if I maybe just go here? Or do I move my bishop? Ah, he wants to go queen e4. That is what he wants to do. Oh yeah, that's actually quite serious. Ooh, ooh, that's a Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. I have a tactic, so you can't do that right now. You can't go queen e4 right now. Oh, he went there. He went there. Gotta watch out for those discovered attacks. You gotta watch out for the discovered attacks. Yes. Is that a brilliant move? Is that a brilliant move? Come on. Chess.com. The brilliant move that it gave me was just like a random basic tactic. And now the real moves come in and there's no brilliance. This is so sad. This is so sad. So yeah, you can't do that because of this check. I don't know what he was gonna play. If he just does something like King A1, and then next move you're threatening that, that would have been interesting. I don't know what I was gonna do here. I would have had to think about that one. Man, come on. The brilliant moves are hard to find today. Ah, boy. On the bright side, we are 23.95, which means if we get one more good win here, one more good win. Yeah, this could do it. 5 points. This will be 2,400 exactly. This will be 2,400 exactly. Knight f6. Can I get in? Yes. Let's go. Halloween Gambit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Chase the knight. Bishop to c4. Take the pawn. Oh, this guy studied this. He's definitely studied this. He's playing everything immediately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble here, guys. Okay. Queen f3, I believe, is the move. So we attack there. We attack here. He's slowing down a little bit. He's slowing down. His theory might have ended. We might be playing chess again. Great. I always like it when they slow down. Because you know if they move fast, they've studied it, right? And so that's when it's scary. It's like, uh-oh, I'm playing Stockfish. Queen e7. So they want to give me this. They just want to give me this. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Okay. Yes. I think I've played... Have I played this exact game before? I think we have, actually. I think I took the pawn, which was decent. I can't recall if castling was better. Yeah, what was... Yeah, maybe just castling was the best. I don't actually remember. I'll castle this time. I like the idea of getting the king off of this. And I don't think this pawn's going anywhere. Even if it pushes, I've got the check. So that pawn is mine, basically. So we have a lot of pawns for our piece. And you better believe I'm going to push this guy. I'm going to push this guy so fast, it's not even funny. Got the rook ready to go. That's the nice thing I will say about these past A pawns, because you don't have to even move the rook. It's just right behind the pawn, ready to support it all the way. Okay, what is his plan if I take that? He wants to go here and castle before I can do anything about it. Huh. I mean, I could go rook e1. I could also go f4. Rook e1, the problem is I don't see a clear follow-up, so I think we should go f4. Because f4, if you take, I take, and guess what? You've got a big problem with your king now. If you go knight h6, I'm probably going to push and push. Yeah, his king is shaky. His king is shaky already. Okay, he goes f5. So that's going to be hard to attack the king. But now we go back to plan B. Pushing this guy. Should I take first? Should I push first? Kind of want to push first because I like the option of bishop a3. Does it matter? Yeah, let's push first. Now we always have this move if we want it. We always have it. Like if he tries to castle, I'm going bishop a3. Gonna win some material back. Oh, there is no, c6 I'll take it. c5 though. Ooh, I didn't see that move. c5, because then your queen defends the pawn. Okay, but I would have queen b5 check and probably still take the pawn. And actually, I could also go a6. Ooh, interesting. That's actually very interesting, c5. I don't think we have to worry about anything over here, because if he ever goes here, I'll play g3. Or even just let it go there and play h3. No. Take. Ooh, that's tricky. It's actually tricky. So knight g4, we will have to think about that. We'll definitely have to think about knight to g4. This pawn, though, I mean, it's going to be very difficult to stop this. This is a really serious threat. The black's got to figure out something quick. They go queen there. Maybe they want to play a6. Yeah, I think it's time we get rid of this pawn. I don't think we want to leave that anymore. I want to make sure that I have this threat. Ooh, we could even take another one. Wow. Although, then the rooks are going to be all over me. I think I would rather not deal with that. Yeah, it's hard to say. Oh boy, what do we do here, guys? This is a very interesting position. I mean, I could go put my bishop like there to really just support everything, and then slowly try to march these pawns forward. That seems reasonable. I'm not sure if it's worth taking this pawn. He goes rook a8. If I take it now, rook c8. Queen maybe b6. Yeah, I've got to have something. I think we take it. If I go here, this is the other option. Queen c5. I mean, actually, do I want to activate his rook? Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just go here, put the bishop, and then we push these guys. Maybe that's better. Here, queen a6, bishop b4. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So, bishop maybe goes on b4 if I need it. If not, I can even just play c4, d5. And now we've got these pawns. Typical Halloween Gambit center pawns that are going to win the game for me. And look at his knights. Look at his knights. They're just so sad over here. c4, d5. Rook e1, rook d1 even. We could even just kind of leave that guy sit there and just, you know, whatever, tie up a rook. I like this. Okay, so rook d8. So if I go c4, does he have a move to stop d5? You want to go c6 or something? Hey, thank you, Trong. Let's go c4, I guess. Because then he doesn't get to go there. I'm not worried about this. I can always use the other pawn to support that again if I need to. With the bishop on b4. And now we've got support of the light squares as well. Oof. Okay, okay. So he goes for that. Yeah, I think I might just play c3. Just add some more support here. I'm going to plant the bishop on b4. So that we get that supported. Then I could probably bring the rook here and here. Wow, this is interesting, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the knight comes in. He wants to go there and win my pawn. We cannot allow that. So rook e1 or rook f3. I don't want to lose this either, so I guess I have to go rook f3 at the moment. And then we can chase the knight. Yeah, we could play h3 next, make it go back to h6. h5. Okay. I think it makes sense to still just make that knight go back. I don't like it sitting there, so goodbye to the knight. Okay, very good. And now do we go bishop b4? I could push this guy some more, but I don't know. I like that it's supported by the bishop now because it totally frees up my rook to go here, play d5. I think that's what we do. I think we go here and push d5. I don't really care about that. I mean, yes, a knight might eventually get here, but that's going to be very hard to do. You have to get the knight there to go there. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So d5, okay. You can't even go there to stop it because I'll take you. I don't think you can stop this move. You don't really want to trade because then it undoubles my pawns. You could trade, doesn't really matter. I'm still happy. Carol Suppy, hey, thank you. Appreciate it. You're welcome. I wonder if we have any brilliant moves so far. I know we had a blunder. This move is a blunder. Stockfish considers this a blunder. But I like it. I have really enjoyed playing the Halloween Gambit, to be honest with you guys. Lots of fun. Okay, so they want to stop me from pushing by taking and then hits the queen. And I can't take their queen because of this. Okay. So that seems reasonable, but now maybe I will push this. And they're going to have to go back at some point. I guess I could also... No, I can't go here because this. That is a little bit annoying. Oh, that's why they played h4. I see. I wanted to stop g3. Okay. Now d5 takes take. We'll lose the a pawn, but then we have 3 connected passed pawns. Ooh. Or... yeah, maybe I'll hold on to that just a little while longer. Oh, you know what? I might even be able to sneak this bishop forward again. Bishop here hits the rook, then we go to b6. Yes. So like right now, they can't take me. Oh yeah, I'm going to make this very difficult on black because now I'm going to keep that pawn on a7 with the bishop on b6. And we're still going to play d5. Oh, that's so annoying. I would not enjoy this position as black. I would not enjoy this. There we go. Slowly squeezing. Okay, we want to go here, but the pawn. So we need to move the queen. Where do we move the queen to? d6? Can I be attacked there? But b4, I defend my bishop. I like defending my bishop. So let me just go to b4. I want to keep that defended since it's guarding this. Now we're threatening d5, I think. Okay, knight d7. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. If I go d5, takes. We might lose this pawn, but who cares? We got these pawns. Yeah, I got to do that. That's got to be the way to go here. That has to be, right? They're probably going to take this first. Yeah, okay. Do I want to trade the queens or not? Oh, I have to. I have to. Okay, so there we go. I think we go f7 to keep the knight from coming in. I need to get my rook behind. And I'm going to push, defend. I could push again. Might actually just push right away. Because if the king tries... Okay, they go there. So yeah, now we have to defend, I think. So if they go rook here, we push, takes. Boom, we got him. Knight goes there. They have to sack. Ah, okay, wait a second. Knight f7. Queen takes check. That's actually not an easy win. What if I defend? Yeah, what if I just defend? That's maybe the simplest. Ah, they're going to go rook d8, aren't they? Hmm. They're going to go back. So we do have that line. Or I don't have to do that. I can just move my king or something. But wait a second. If I go there now, does that change anything? Takes. We push. Still going to go knight f7. We still go check. Takes. The king is there. Maybe I can do this. What about sacking my rook, actually? I don't know if that's a smart choice. Maybe it is. I have so many pawns. Maybe not now. Actually, let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Look at these pawns. Look at these amazing pawns. How do we win? Let me take this guy. Defend. This is amazing. This is so amazing. Yes. Oh my goodness. You gotta love the Halloween Gambit. You gotta love it. That's like the only opening I know where you can just roll over your opponent with pawns. You just push them down the board and win. No brilliant moves. What is going on? This is going to be the longest stream, or I'm going to have to just not follow what I said. Okay. I mean, let's just... First of all, there's the blunder. Okay. Computer doesn't like it. I think I've played this exact position, though, Castling's the best move. Cool. F4 is the best move. Cool. Queen takes A7. It wants me to go ahead and get rid of the pawn now. Okay. So I should have just taken it. I just want to see. Wait, D5 is a mistake? The best move is C5. Whoa. C5 is so counterintuitive because you're giving up these light squares, but I guess the idea is you're going to play C4 next. And now black has no way to get rid of this. Because this is even better for you. You could probably just push some more. Interesting. Okay, but this is actually a draw, according to Stockfish. Where was their big mistake? Okay, rook take. Yeah, rook takes C4 is the best move. And I get no brilliant. Come on. Come on. D6. Okay, that was the mistake right there. So if they would have played the move rook A to A8, if they just keep their rooks like this, really? If I go C5, what's going to happen? Stockfish says this is draw. E3. Okay, and if I go take that pawn, I lose? What? Rook A4 check? And then you go rook A5, and I'm in trouble. Wow. So what I was supposed to do in this position is go rook D3. Rook E3. What is rook A4 check? King D5 now. What's the idea? Because now I have E7 check. And D7. This is, I mean, this is like, this is wild. Somehow this is a draw. Somehow that you go King E4. Look at this position. Look at this position for a minute. We've got two pawns on the 7th rank. Black has an extra rook. They have a pawn here with my rook. My king is just bouncing around the middle of the board. Their king is right there. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Anyway, back to the game. They go here, which was a mistake. I blundered as well because I didn't see E3. They blunder. Wow. Okay. And then now I'm totally winning. The pawns are too powerful. What a mess. What an actual mess. Okay. How are we doing? No, we only have one brilliant move. Man, okay. I really thought I was going to have more than this. Well, we got 2,400, so I can't complain about that. I don't know how many more games I have in me, guys. I'm going to try, but if the brilliant moves don't come, I don't know what to say here. Okay, we got a 2,300. He plays the move E3. Okay, that's going to initiate the procedure. Initiate the procedure. Hold on, guys. I might abort this game. So we have an 1,100 rated bullet player who lost both games. The account was created 1 month ago. They have 179 wins and only 32 losses. And they start the game with the move E3. So I'm going to think about this very carefully and let my time expire. Because, nope, I'm not doing it. I don't want to lose the points right now. That's too suspicious. I got suspicious on move 1. Who plays E3? Name one player above 2,300 who plays the move E3. Nobody plays E3. You don't do that. You just no, that's not how chess works. I'm sorry. It's just not how it is. Okay. Let's go with knight of 3 again. Bishop B5, my usual stuff. Everybody likes this 97, but I love it. I love this for white. My queen gets to go in the center. Ah, you mouse slip e4. Okay, that makes sense. He mouse slipped e4 and it landed on e3. Okay. Hey, this is the same game. Are we gonna see e5 again? Are we gonna see e5 again? Oh, is he thinking about playing queen takes d7? Ah, okay. Oh no, August 29th. I'm suspicious because why do you think about that move? No, looks like a legit player, maybe. They look like they might be legit. Okay, but very strong. But a very strong player. I'm just surprised that they thought about this move because most people, I guess there are some lines where you take with the queen. I guess it because you want to put the bishop over here, maybe. If we see e5, that would be really funny, but I don't think we're going to see that. He's going to go knight f6 probably. Ah, see what I was saying, guys? If I play knight c3 now, then the move is going to be e5. Okay, it's definitely going to be e5. I'm still probably going to play knight c3, but now it makes sense, and I can't take the queen. Cannot take the queen because I already showed you guys, right? The double attack. The double attack. So on e5, I think the move is queen d3. I remember that from when I was looking at the line before. So we'll just go queen d3. Black voluntarily gives himself a backward pawn, but they gain space in the center. Yes, he does do that. They gain space in the center, and, you know. E5. Okay, well, we're going to go back. Hey, Michael, thank you. It's going to be time for me to have lunch soon, guys. I don't think we're getting the brilliance. I just don't see it happening. Okay, he goes knight f6. I think we're just going to castle. Put the pressure on the pawn. I wonder if I can sacrifice something. Is that too crazy? Yeah, those. By the way, this is highest rapid rating ever for me. I have never been to 2400, so this is a new all-time high. I made the commitment that if I get to 2500, I have to go try to become a GM. So we'll see, but I still have a ways to go from 2400 to 2500. Because like even if I beat this guy, very strong player, I'm only getting 7 points. So. All right, I really need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go. He's taking his time. I'm just gonna go fast. Sipping on water every game has its advantages and disadvantages. Queen a5. Okay, so he wants to sack his rook, maybe. So king b1 is a move. I can't take that. Knight to d5, I would like to maybe play. Yeah, let's go king b1. Let's go king b1. It's important, I think, to have this pawn defended in a lot of cases, so that we can move our knight. If it gets sacked, we don't have to worry about the queen coming in. So yeah, king b1 definitely is the move here. Knight d5 looks pretty nice. Yeah, knight d5 I like. One. We can't let him sack and take here, obviously. A3, I guess A3 could be played, but then B5, B4 is kind of scary. So yeah, I kind of want to go knight to D5. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it! There is this move E4, but I have a rook. I do have a rook. I also have queen d4. Boom, boom. It's not that simple for black. So yeah, we should be good here. Should be good. Michael, what is the alien gambit? Can you remind me what the alien gambit is? Okay, now I have to be careful for this move. So what do we do about that? If I go knight d2, he's going to win a pawn, I believe. Although, maybe not. Knight c4. Queen takes first. Takes knight e4. I could also throw in this move. Does that help me or hurt me? I have no idea. Let me just go with this right away. I want to try to go knight c4. Or maybe knight e4. Maybe knight b3. Probably not knight b3. Probably knight c4. Because if I, like, actually, yeah, if I could do this, that would be really nice. Getting the knight to f5. Okay, okay. So this is kind of one plan. This is another plan. I guess that's all the plans I have. Here and here. Mongoose. Hey, thank you. Can you play the Botez Gambit? It will give you a brilliant if you come on top afterwards. I don't think that's how it works, is it? Okay, queen here. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Looks like everything is nicely defended. We've got multiple pieces here. We've got multiple pieces here. My knight is amazing on e3. That was a great maneuver, I think. Knight f5 is going to be awesome. You could play c3 if we want to shut this down. That's too risky because b5. Yeah, so knight f5. There's e4, though. He's probably going to look about e4. Think about e4 to unleash his bishop. I have to be careful. I have to be really careful there. Probably just dropping back. We also could think about h4 and then try to open up the h file. But I like knight f5. Knight f5 is just such an amazing square for the knight. You have an immediate threat. You have pressure here. You have pressure here. So what's he going to do? c3. I might really want to play c3. He does go for e4. Okay. I don't really want to go there and let my rook be attacked like that, I don't think. So I'll just go back. Still think I might want to play c3 to kind of shut down the bishop. But knight f5 still is my plan. You know what? I have to be careful. Knight f5, knight takes d5. I can't take this because the queen comes in and I get checkmated. So knight f5, knight takes d5, I could take here. Then take, check, king moves. Yeah, then I would be fine. I'm not getting back rank mated because I have the 2 rooks. So I think I can play knight f5. He's getting low on time, so this is good. He's going to have to start playing faster. This is good. Queen b6. Yeah, he's definitely setting up some tactics here, right? You guys see that? Definitely. So c3 might be the simplest and easiest thing. Just shut it down. My queen defends. We block off the bishop. We block off the rook. Okay, the knight's coming into here. Ah, that was smart. That was smart. All right, let's go knight f5. We got to do this, right? Ah, he's actually... Aha, sneaky. What a sneaky guy. Okay, so knight f5. He's going to take with the bishop. This is getting spicy now. All right, I can move my king. I could move my king. If I go knight f5, bishop here, queen c2, what happens exactly? Ah, you know what? I have a fork, actually. I actually have a fork. And the queen is hit. Okay, okay, let's go. Let's go. Maybe he missed that. Maybe he missed that. I go check. He moves. I take the rook. And if you take my queen, I take your queen. Aha. So there's that. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I'm also hitting this. I'm also... Okay, let's go. Okay, and now we just moved my queen and I got an exchange. Very good. Very good. I'm going to go here, line up on the king. Oh, he's also pinned. Look at that. He's pinned. So he deals with one threat. I could probably take this. Hey, Aaron, thank you. Appreciate that. So what's the situation here, guys? Yeah, I don't want my bishop to get trapped. That's the first thing. So maybe I take here with a little tactical idea. If you take me, I take you. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Ooh, that's a good move. I didn't see that. That's a very good move. Ooh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, okay. That's not good. That's a really good move. Okay, that is not good news for me. We do have the nice time advantage. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. You might have bishop b2. No, b5. Okay. Uh-oh. This is getting very dangerous. Wait, what? Do I get mated if I take the rook? Hold up. Knight takes here. Let's say I go rook here. He's gonna move his knight somewhere. He wants to checkmate me. No, but I could even just run, right? I could just run. So let me go rook over and then run. He's gonna go here though. Okay. No, that's not checkmate. It's not checkmate. I just take it and I run. Yeah, we're good. We're good. This one, let's just maybe move, or I can even throw in a check here if I want. Check. King goes here. Check. Yeah, I mean, he's probably gonna flag, right? Okay, let's just say I move my king. Check. I move my king. That looks fine, honestly. I'm missing something. Okay, whatever. Let's just do this. Because if I didn't want to like somehow miss a checkmate there, so I was like, I'll just do that. He's gonna run out of time. Even if he takes this, I take, he takes, I push my pawn. He's not gonna win in 1 second in this position, right? So 2407. Let's go. Let's go. Let's check the game review. Any blunder? I mean, any blunder? Any brilliant moves? Can't do it. I can't get the brilliant moves. I gotta go eat lunch. I'm gonna play one last game, and I'm gonna try to get some brilliant moves. Okay, one last try. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. 2,500. Who is this? I know this person. Nope. No idea. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. I'm just gonna do it. They might have studied it. They might know their refutation. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I think this is the highest rated player that I have ever played in Rapid. Actually, have I played anyone higher in Rapid? I don't think so. 2,500 is really good. So which line do I want to go for here? Which line do I want to go for? I could just play knight f3. Or queen f3 is the other one. I'm going to go with knight f3. I think this is a maybe slightly better version here. The other one's more tricky, but he's going to see it. So I'll go with this one instead. Okay. Let's probably just castle. Okay. So I have some tactics here, guys. I actually have a threat of knight takes f7 and rook takes f5 because of the pin. He has to be a little careful here. That's a big threat. Even taking here first and then getting a fork is not a bad way to do it. So how is he going to stop that? Actually, castling. Yeah, castling gets tricky. Castling gets tricky. So we'll see what he's going to do here. Interesting position already. Uh-huh. So he's very concerned about that. If I take queen d7, what's my move? What's my move? I gotta have a move. Queen e2. He can't move his king. I'm threatening to the check, so he goes bishop e7 or queen e7. Queen e7 I take here. He moves. I like that. He goes bishop e7 again. I take, yeah. I think it's worth it. Let's go. Let's go. I got to get those brilliant moves. I gotta hope that this is worth it. Come on. Come on. I mean, he doesn't have to take it, but if he doesn't take it, then he's not up a pawn anymore. So I'm happy about that. He could castle, I guess. Okay, here we go. I assume we're going to see queen d7. If he plays a different move, I'll be quite surprised. Although, maybe there's some queen h4 idea, actually. That's interesting, now that I'm looking at it. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, obviously, if I take check, he's going to go here, I believe, king d7. And then I have to deal with the problem. What if I go bishop f4, though? Yeah, bishop f4. Because if you have to trade here and my rook comes up, you still have quite a few problems with your king. And I'm totally dealing with the threat. We'll pre-move this recapture here. Then you have a lot of problems, actually. Yeah, you have the knight fork here. You have the knight here. You have the e-file stuff. King is totally stuck in the center. Can't get away from this. Can't get away. The queen e7 defends. But queen e2, he tries to run. Check. He has to defend his queen, so he has to go here or here. Let's say he goes here. What do I do? Not totally sure. Let's say he goes here. What do I do? Not totally sure. King d7. I could go queen g4. Takes, no, and then he takes me. Okay, what about rook e1? What about rook e1? I'm still threatening knight c5. Rook e8, check here. Okay. We got to find something here, guys. We have to find something. What about queen g4 first? What about queen g4 first? Because I want to bring my rook. Queen g4. Knight there, we have a check. That looks pretty good. Queen g4. Okay, I could get behind queen g4. From 400 to 1400 in 6 months. That's awesome. Way to go. Way to go. All right, guys. I'm liking queen g4. Queen e2, king d7, rook e1 is another thing that doesn't look half bad. Rook e8, check. This is so complicated. The thing about queen g4 is, what is he going to play? You can't move your knight or you get forked. You can't move your king unless you're going to go here. Then you walk into the check, which probably isn't good. h5, you can't play. I take the bishop. You can't go there. You can't go there. You take that. I'm bringing the rook. I don't see any moves for black. So, oh, knight a6 is a move. Okay, hold on. Let's say you play knight a6. So queen g4, knight a6. Rook e1 is super dangerous. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Queen g4. Let's go. The threat is rook e1. I don't see how black is going to deal with this easily. I do not see it. There's so many pieces around the king. I mean, the rooks are disconnected. The knight is out of the game. He's got to worry about the queen. I don't see how he's going to defend this. There's bishop h5. No, bishop h5, I will take it with a check. That's not a move. This is very, very good for us, I think. Unless black has some move that I'm not seeing, which is what usually happens against really strong players. But they don't have a lot of ways to defend their king right now. Rook e1, once the rook gets lined up, that's super dangerous. And the way that you escape walks into the discovered checks. So that's really, really dangerous. Now, maybe there's a way they can get away with it. Yeah, like maybe they have to just go for that. Let me check them and run this way. Great. I have a check. King would move. I could take this bishop. I don't have that supported to pin the queen. Oh, wow. They just decided to give up the exchange. Okay. I didn't think about that, but I guess that's a move. So we have knight c7. King goes there. We take the rook. Check. I move. Or I just go rook e1. And I say, I'm just going to take your queen next move. Knight f6. Check. King moves. Yeah, that's got to be good. This looks better to me. I mean, yeah, that's okay, but then my attack kind of dies off, and we're just playing chess. My knight's stuck in the corner. I don't think we want that. I think we want to go for this. I think we have to go for this. And remember, you can't castle through check. So my knight is stopping the king from castling here, guys. You can't just get away. And I'm going to go move my knight here with a check, and then I'm going to take the queen. So black has to stop that somehow. But knight f6, I don't think it works. I take here with check. You have to move your king somewhere. Okay, here we go. King here. I take the queen. I lose a queen. Does it work? Can he actually get away with that? All right, hold up, hold up. I can also sack here. Take with the pawn, I'm going to win the queen. If you take with the queen, I can go there or here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for this line while I still have some time on the clock. I'm not sure. There might have been a better move, but this looks pretty good for me. I could also move my queen back, but no, then I lose my knight. I could also go here. Ooh, that's interesting. I can also go check. Oh, I could also go check. Make him just go back. Takes, takes. This looks really good for me, though. This looks really good. Is it good enough, though? Ah, shoot. Man, I don't know, guys. I'm going to go for this line, I guess. I feel like I had something better, but I wasn't totally seeing it. And this looks very good. Yes, I'm still down a piece, but I got a bunch of pawns. This rook is amazing. I have the knight coming in. The knight's under attack. King c8, I'll just move my rook. Probably back here. But now I'm down on time, which I don't like. Yeah, so 96. Wish I could get the rook on the 7. Okay. He's moving fast because he's afraid he's going to lose. So he's trying to put the pressure on. I know that. Oh. Did I just blunder the game away? Ah. Did I just blunder the game away? Do I have any tricks here? Man, that's so frustrating, guys. That is so frustrating. So close. We were so close, guys. Man. I think I'm just going to lose now. Think I'm just going to lose now. Man. Can't believe this game. Oops, I didn't actually mean to move there. All right. Yeah, shoot. So close. So close. I can't believe that. And no brilliant moves, of course. No brilliant moves. Ah. All right, you guys want to see the eval bar? Let me shrink it for you. Okay. Oh, he made a mistake. Knight g5 was a good move. I'm winning. Okay, that was not the move. Queen g4. Why queen g4? What's the idea if he castles? Now? What is happening? What? I still don't see it. Like, I still don't see it. Bishop g5. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's a bit above my pay grade. Queen g4. All right. Bishop takes e6. Oh, he blundered. He should have just castled. He had to castle here. Now he's losing. He's losing again. Sort of. Now he's really losing. Bishop f4, I was winning it. Yeah, I thought I was winning here. Queen g4 was the best move. Rook e1 was the best move. And then I went for this line instead of just keeping the pieces on the board. Just move the queen. That's it. Just move the queen. What's he going to do? Like, what is he going to do? He's toast. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? See, this is the problem. You have to be able to you have to be able to calculate the specific lines, and also just step back and say, hold on a second. Should I trade queens? No. No, don't trade queens, Nelson. Don't trade queens. You give away like most of your advantage as soon as you do that. Like all my advantage. Now we have an equal position. If I would have played here, I don't know what he was going to do, but he basically has like no moves. Queen d6 is the best move, and then I just bust through, and he's in big, big trouble. Big, big trouble. That close. I was that close, man. Then I went for this, and now I'm just equal. Yeah, and I didn't see the fork. No, I have to stop, guys. I can't play after that. I'm feeling tilted, so I gotta stop. I didn't get the brilliance. I'm sorry. I'll have to change the name. Stream doesn't end until I get one brilliant move. Hey, on the bright side, 2400, 2402. I'm proud of that. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. Yes, Andrew, that's the plan. Going to get lunch. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed those games. Next time I'll try to get more brilliant moves. Yes, Rob, the globe is done. Yep. That's a Lego globe, if you're wondering. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate everybody. See you next time. And take it easy. Thanks, Peter. Mongoose, good to see you. Thanks.